never address it till adult class, but in an adult class we get to address it, right? So guys are gonna push and turn, especially on, like they're gonna turn and push, try to push a knee, right? Boom. So I'll let him push my knee, but I'll catch with my other foot. So as he's pushing, I'm gonna catch. Right? So he can push all day long, but I'm catching. So what happens really is he just flattens out on the side. Or I can let him turn, right? Let him push. I just keep coming up. He can have my leg, that's fine. All right. So I'll just take his back, okay? So I'm gonna go slow. Go here, I grab. Guys are pushing the knee. You're like, oh crap, he's got my foot. I just scoop my knee up. Come over. I can seatbelt him. I'm old and slow, so I grab the knee so he can't get out. Bring him to the other side. Okay, so now, right? So we're here, and I'm on the top side, okay? So everybody's like, oh, it's hard to choke here. Oh, it's great to choke here. Okay? I use the inside of my knee on top of his shoulder. So I bring it up here, and I push down. All right, or I push his hips down, and I choke. Everybody's like, oh, I'll do this. I don't feel very strong here. I feel stronger. So topside choke, or old school, you come in here and try to like turn the wrench. But with these new gis, they're so thin, it's hard to get over, right? So push. I just like to use this. Try it one time?
Sure.
Again, if you want to trap, he wants better with the gi, right? So I like, again, picking 2-on-1. Boom, okay? Either you're gonna stretch his arm out or you're gonna bring it right back. You bring it right back in, that's fine. I like when people do this. Why? Because they're together, right? I can pick them both. Yeah, he's like, put your hands together. All right, I can pick them both. Okay. So all I do now, I just push with one side. All right, he's gonna figure out I'm gonna take an arm. Okay, so he knows he's gotta bring his arms back together. So he brings his arms back together, just back and forth. I don't worry about trying to break one apart. Let's take them apart. All right, so he's like, oh, yeah, I gotta take it. So now, 2-on-1, but instead of going for Americana, I push it to the floor. He's like, oh, I know what you want to do. You want the Americana, so I'm gonna go here, but I'm gonna go right back into my kimono trap, right? Boom, okay. Now he's like, oh, here, I can't pick him up, right? I need to really get his back up to finish it, just like I did in no-gi, okay? Now, all you gotta do again, I'm just gonna shrimp over, right? Boom. He goes right to, he's gonna grab his belt, he's gonna grab whatever. Fine, I let him. Because now he has the gi on as he comes up. Boom, here. Again, I'm not gonna kick, I'm gonna put my knee in the armpit, but I'm not gonna kick over his head. I'm gonna catch his arm, because we're gonna crucifix him, all right? Okay? Now I'm gonna grab my gi, and I'm gonna grab his gi, and I'm gonna choke it. Okay? Oh, I love this, because he thinks he's gonna, and if he tries to scoot on top of me, it just makes it
Life comes out. Candy
Back
comes
in.
out.
Right. Hands apart. Right, I go for Americana. Boom. Right. He straightens his arm out. I just bring it, and I set up my kimono trap. Boom. Right. Now he knows he's got to do something, so he reaches in and grabs his belt. I let him grab his belt. Over. He comes up, knee into the armpit. But I'm not gonna kick over because he's got the gi, so I can choke him. So catch. right? Now as I kick my bottom leg through, I collect, I grab my gi, and I grab his gi. A lot of guys want to try to come up on top, which is okay. I'm just gonna take my other arm, drive behind his head, and shoot. Questions? Ready? 1, 2, go. If I'm trying to get in, he's blocking. I like 2-on-1. Okay, set up either Americana, right? Or he's gonna try to save his arm. So he's gonna try to save his arm. Yep. So he goes up. So all I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna come in. Just 'cause I really want this arm, but I'm gonna go for the choke first, right? So I come up here, I'm gonna slide my knee up to his shoulder, right? So now I'm gonna collect the arms together so I have them both. Okay. So now he's really gonna protect his arm because he knows the arm bar is coming, right? I'm gonna take this one. Okay. So as I go back and he comes with me, right? Now I just take this one into my bottom. We're not done here because he's gonna try to do what? He's gonna try to base, yeah. But he's not gonna be able to base because he's already flat, right? So he's gonna try to get his head up, which gives me, all right, that's right. Okay, so back again. This is a Clark Gracie thing, he did it to me all the time. So mount, I go here, boom. I go here and slide up. I collect, I can go for the arm bar, and I collect, right? So he knows this is in trouble because I have, so as I come up and fall back, I just take this one, transition, so I'm blocking with my hand, so he can't get his arm out, right? So I already have the triangle here, okay, or I can finish into my own bottom, right? So again, I like tucking my foot under his armpit and stretching him out. If he's already flat, he stays flat, I can come up. Okay. All right. So finishing here, keep that together, and go up slowly. Right? Sir. Ready? Oh, now the thread, right? The thread, a lot of times is a cross straight. So he's not going to put, if he pushes on my hips now, I'm going straight for the choke. So he's probably going to start to try to block the choke, right? So for me, I always learn, I'm going to open way down here, and I'm going to drive from the bottom. Right? Well, I'm going to go same way, but this time I'm going to go thumb in to the bottom. Now he's going to start trying to really grab so he can start bumping, right? So all I'm going to do is I'm just going to stop him from trying to bump that. We're going to try to go that way because I don't have a base. So as he goes that way, I'm going to put my elbow into his sternum. Okay? Now he's going to try to stop. He's going to stop. So if he comes back, I'm going to grab way down here. I'm just going to. So I'm doing this. If I try to go from here around, as I go around, that's when they start pushing, right? So I'm in. As he tries to bump, I spread out. He comes back. I come up. And I just grab right by my elbow and I pull. Especially when Harold does it. Okay, so again, we're here. As he's blocking, because I got to do this, yeah. So I just slide in, thumb in. I like thumbing because it's easier for me to put a little pressure. I can go right away here. Yeah. So if guys are like this, still, that's even better. I can slide right in, right? Good try?
Sure.
1, 2, 3.